In this tutorial, I'm going to explain how to enable an embroidery machine to see design files on a USB stick from Designs by JuJu. I'm going to take the USB stick that I received from Designs by JuJu and I'm going to put it in my laptop. When you first put the USB stick in your laptop, you'll see a folder, and this is for the Potholders series from Designs by JuJu. I'm going to double click on the folder to open it. And inside the folder, there are a whole bunch of additional subfolders and some instructions. Up here in the top, I want you to pay attention to this line right up here. These are what are called breadcrumbs. Just like in the childhood fairy tale, Hansel and Gretel, where they used breadcrumbs to follow their way out of the forest, you can use breadcrumbs on a computer to go backwards in a file structure. Inside of here, you will find all of these different folders, and they contain design files in the individual formats for each different type of home embroidery machine. There's also a color chart. There is a set of thumbnails that gives you final dimensions of the designs and color stops. And here are the instructions, and then there's a copyright. Because I have a brother and a baby lock machine, I use PES files. So I'm going to double click this folder, and there are the individual design files that I would need to be able to stitch out my potholders. What we're going to do is copy these design files and move them back in the folder structure by following breadcrumbs all the way to the uppermost file location on the USB stick. You want to, on a Windows machine, hold down the Control key and press A. A stands for all, and so it selected all of the designs. If you have a Mac, use Command A. And then you want to right-click with your mouse and say copy. And then we're going to follow the breadcrumbs and go backwards. There are the folders and the instructions, and go back one more. This is currently selected. You want to click anywhere outside of this, and then right-click again and say paste. And there are your design files. The problem with some embroidery machines is that they cannot see down inside of a folder. They can only see designs that are in the topmost level of the file structure on the USB stick. Because we did a copy and not a cut, you can double click the folder again and double click PES, and there they are. They are still intact as the original design files. Now you can take the USB stick to your embroidery machine, and it should be able to see all of the design files without any trouble. I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips and tricks. Go sew something.